Today, we're going to be looking at a template for the line charts, and then subsequently, we're going to look at a possible template you can use that's nice and easy to learn for every single type of image you might see in the exam. Hi guys, I'm Max from eCoach PTE, and today we are kicking off our Describe Image template series. Now, you may know this, you may not, but the Describe Image part of the speaking section can really be prepared for well by learning a template for your answers. In other words, a structure you can apply to whatever is thrown at you. This is a really good approach because it helps you relax, it gives you something to lean back on, and it therefore improves your fluency, pronunciation, and grammar. So if you can learn a template and apply it widely, it'll make your life a lot easier when the question comes up. Today, we're going to be looking at a template for the line charts, and then subsequently, we're going to look at a possible template you can use that's nice and easy to learn for every single type of image you might see in the exam. So definitely stay tuned by liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel, and looking at our Facebook page at eCoach PTE. After you've introduced, you have your first major feature. Does anyone remember what line graphs are about? Change. So I recommend capturing the largest change in this first major point. For instance, the largest change over time. You can pick a period where the trend has changed the most. Or, if there's multiple lines, you can pick which line has changed the most. And you can use this structure. The largest change is in blank. You can put in the period or the type of line there, and then say, changing from whatever the starting units are to the end units. For instance, you could say, the largest change is from 1856 to 1900, going from $20 to $100. You can read as much of this off the graph, and it's really easy. The second major feature is pretty much the same, except rather than the largest change, you can pick the smallest, or a period where it's static, saying, on the contrary, the smallest change was, and then insert the period again. And then finally, you can conclude. I recommend a simple conclusion that essentially restates the title if you don't want to stress too much. Something along the lines of, ultimately, this chart showed, and then just read off the title again, the change in price, agriculture, growth. Pretty simple, right? If you learn these basic phrases, you shouldn't have any problems. Alright, now we're going to try and apply this. I'm going to show you an image in a second. I really recommend trying yourself first. Pause the video, take 25 seconds, and then speak. Or, if you want, you can just skip ahead and see what I say. Okay, here's your image. Okay, here's what I got. This is a line graph showing the change in sulfur dioxide emissions worldwide from 1850 to 2010, measured in million tons. The largest change is from 1950 to 1970, where emissions increased greatly from 50 million tons to approximately 150 million tons. On the other hand, emissions went down sharply from 1980 to 2010, from 150 million tons to approximately 100 million tons. Overall, this chart has shown the change in sulfur dioxide emissions. Alright guys, as you can see, that was super easy. I barely had to change anything from the template. If you can learn this and put in the words, you should have no trouble. Definitely stay tuned to see examples for every single kind of graph. So like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check us out on Facebook at eCoach PTE.